Foley United is proud to present GCM's Most Valuable Technician Award, designed to recognize and honor the unsung heroes in our industry, equipment technicians.
Every time I've had a success in my career, Jim's been standing right there with me. And it was great today for me to be able to celebrate his successes and stand there and watch him achieve this great milestone.
Winner of the 2012 MVT Technician Award, Jim Stuart, and his superintendent, Anthony Williams, both grew up in the golf business together, and their strong relationship has helped make Stone Mountain Golf Course what it is today.
There was really only one person I thought that could possibly be deserving of that award, and naturally that's Jim Stuart, our technician. Because again, with 26 years of history, all the ups and downs and how many times he's worked miracles and got equipment back up, he's the epitome of exactly what that award stood for. So as I was kind of reading the advertisement for the contest, well, like I said, I know he's a winner, and now everybody else knows he's a winner also. You know, there's so many things he does on the property. You know, he finds the cheapest parts. He's very judicious with his money. I mean, he's never missed a budget, but he does all these other things. You know, it's not unusual to see Jim see somebody with a flat tire or a problem somewhere on the property, and he goes back to the shop and gets the jack and he handles it. You know, he's been very active in getting other technicians in the area together, along with our chapter events. A lot of times you'll see Jim volunteering to host a technicians event where they can share ideas or have some education. But you also see him doing stuff in the community. You know, he was working with some of the folks at his church to set up an opportunity where single mothers or the elderly could bring their cars in and get free oil changes. Because that's his skill set. So essentially he was looking for a need in the community that kind of matched his skill set, and that's some of the stuff. I mean, he's just everywhere you would expect to see a guy who's the best of the best. That's where Jim is. He's never says no. He's always looking to serve, and you know, he's this guy that if you needed somebody, if you're like, gosh, I wish I had a flathead screwdriver, suddenly Jim shows up and he hands you the screwdriver. That's the kind of guy that Jim is.
Jim's vision as a mechanic, together with the exceptional communication he has with his superintendent, bring him to the level of most valuable technician.
I feel like that every time a mower rolls out of this shop and it goes out there and cuts a blade of grass, that's my signature on this golf course.
It's always been from the dawn of the golf game and golf course maintenance, it's always been an important relationship. But now we're coming to a situation where sometimes that synergy between the mechanic or the technician and the golf course superintendent, that sometimes is the difference between a successful golf operation and a failed golf operation.
Jim and Anthony's relationship is truly special, but what is Jim's secret to being such a great mechanic?
Golf course technicians are a unique group of people in that they really need to possess two full skill sets. The first skill set, of course, is to be a good technician, a good mechanic, and understand how to service the equipment. But the second skill set, at a minimum, is also how a golf course runs and what the equipment does specifically and how to keep it running at its peak. The other factor of this is that there's no room for error. Any error that they make shows on the golf course, so it's imperative to them that they don't have any missteps along the way, and that when the piece of equipment leaves the shop, it works perfectly as it was designed and set up to do.
Anthony's a great boss to have. He's not only my boss, he's my friend. We've been working together for about a little over 26 years, which is, you know, kind of unheard of these days. But it's great to work with him. I try to anticipate, you know, after working with somebody for so long, you can anticipate what he wants next and what he wants to do with heights of cut and things like that.
Technically, no matter how good or how great a superintendent you are, you're only going to get 24 hours a day to accomplish your craft. And when you get that great mechanic behind you, he seems to give you a little bit of synergy, and it's almost like you sneak an extra 6 hours in to almost get like a 30-hour day.
He respects me, I respect him, and I know he can grow grass, and he knows I can make machines cut grass. So that works out great for both of us.
Jim is one of those very unique people, supported by Anthony. They've worked together a long time. They're on a very unique property here. Anthony, together with his crew, have won numerous awards and have put a very special place together. Jim is a very intricate part of that. I've been in his shop. It's very well maintained. It's like everything else he does.